Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in a most delightful way.
Here we are with another woman in film. Today's actress was known for her remarkably powerful voice and perfect pitch, and an English nanny in Mary Poppins, Julie Andrews. Julie Andrews, born October 1st, 1935, Walton-on-Thames, Surrey, England, is an English motion picture, stage, and musical star, noted for her crystalline 4-octave voice and her charm and skills as an actress. At the age of 10, Andrews began singing with her pianist mother and singer stepfather, whose last name she legally adopted in their music hall act, demonstrating a remarkably powerful voice with perfect pitch. She made her solo professional debut in 1947, singing an operatic aria in Starlight Roof, a revue staged at the London Hippodrome. Andrews made her Broadway debut in 1954 in the American production of the popular British musical Spoof, The Boyfriend. In 1956, she created the role of the Cockney flower girl, Eliza Doolittle, in Alan J. Lerner and Frederick Loew's classic musical, My Fair Lady. Andrews' performance was universally acclaimed, and the production became one of the biggest hits in Broadway history, as well as a huge success in Britain. In 1957, during the show's run, Andrews appeared on American television in a musical version of Cinderella, written for her by Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein II. In 1960, she had another hit in a role developed especially for her, that of Queen Guinevere in Lerner and Loew's Camelot. Although Andrews lost the part of Eliza in My Fair Lady, she did make her film debut that year. After seeing her performance in Camelot, Walt Disney went backstage and offered Andrews the title role of a magical proper English nanny in his next film, Mary Poppins. The picture became one of Disney's biggest moneymakers, and Andrews won both a Grammy and an Academy Award for her performance. The wholesome role and image, however, would prove difficult for Andrews to shed. Her portrayal of the governess and aspiring nun Maria in The Sound of Music 1965, one of the top-grossing films of all time, earned Andrews another Academy Award nomination and further reinforced her sweet, goody-good image. Andrews attempted to change that image with dramatic, non-musical roles in such films as The Americanization of Emily 1964.
You really do cut to the core of things, don't you?
I've got some Navy marriage applications here.
And Alfred Hitchcock's Torn Curtain, 1966.
Oh, Michael, you certainly know how to make a girl feel wanted.
But these were overshadowed by her musicals, whose success made her one of the biggest stars of the decade. By the late 1960s, however, traditional film musicals were declining in popularity. Andrews starred in 2 expensive musical flops. Star, 1968.
Jenny made her mind up when she was 12 that into foreign languages she would delve.
And Darling Lily, 1970. The latter produced, directed, and co-written by Blake Edwards, whom she married in 1970, and was considered by many to be as has-been. She continued to make television and concert appearances, and using the name Julie Edwards. She wrote 2 children's books, Mandy, 1971, and The Last of the Really Great Whangdoodles, 1974. She did not, however, have another notable film role until 1979, when she played a supporting part in Edwards' popular comedy 10, 1979. Beginning with that picture, audiences began to accept Andrews in a wider range of roles. She proved herself a versatile actress, adept at comedy and drama. She received an Academy Award nomination for her performance as a female impersonating a male-female impersonator in Edwards' Victor Victoria. She was also widely praised for her portrayal of a violinist struggling with multiple sclerosis in Duet for One, 1986. Her later films included the family comedies, The Princess Diaries, 2001, and its sequel, The Princess Diaries 2, Royal Engagement, 2004.
You are Amelia Mignonette Thermopolis Rinaldi, Princess of Genovia.
Me? A princess?
She also narrated the fantasy Enchanted, 2007, and provided the voice of the Queen in several of the animated Shrek films, 2004, 2007, and 2010. In addition, Andrews voiced characters in Despicable Me 2010, Despicable Me 3 2017, and Aquaman 2018. In 2011, she won a Grammy Award for Julie Andrews' collection of poems, songs, and lullabies, a spoken word album for children, and she was honored with a special Grammy for Lifetime Achievement. Andrews reprised her Victor Victoria role on Broadway in 1995 and stirred up controversy when she refused to accept a Tony nomination for her performance, the only nomination the show received, because she felt that the rest of the cast and crew, which included director Edwards, had been egregiously overlooked. In 1997, Andrews was inducted into the Theatre Hall of Fame. 3 years later, she was made Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire. She wrote the autobiographies Home, a memoir of my early years, 2008, and Homework, a memoir of my Hollywood years, 2019. The latter was written with her daughter, Emma Walton Hamilton. I still watch the original Mary Poppins. I'm your host, Nevaeh Cable. Thanks for watching Women in Film. See you on my next episode.
You'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.